All right. Once again, I welcome all of you to be part of this goal setting workshop. We spend a good amount of time getting to know each other. Now we are getting into the actual learning. I have two different presentations. One is that as part of this goal setting workshop, one is that with the opening thought, remember friends, everything you do in your life, you need to start with the right mindset and eventually you need the right skill set. So these two things comes into picture. With that note, we'll get this learning started. Today it's 28th October 2023, Saturday. It's a beautiful, drizzling Saturday morning in the US and also pretty good weather in India. I love that. Thank you for that. Many used to ask me, hey Arun, when I set goal, I'm not able to achieve that. I wanted to give a different perspective. What does mean by goal? When you say goal, it helps to focus your energy. If you're thinking that I have set this goal, I'm not able to achieve, then just change that mindset and try to bring a little bit of thought. Okay, I am setting this goal to focus my energy. What is it? Goal is nothing but to focus your energy. I need a volunteer who can read what you see in the screen. What did Bruce Lee say? I need a volunteer, please. Volunteer.
So, can I read?
Yeah, why not?
A goal is not always meant to be reached. It often serves simply as something to aim at.
Thank you so much. Yeah, if I'm going to ask any participant, read, ask question, no need to raise a hand because it's quite difficult to get to know the response. Grab the opportunity and then go for it. I repeat that again. I mean, this statement, a goal is not always meant to be reached. It often serves simply as something to aim at. I want to ask this one simple question to all of the participants. What is the toughest goal to achieve? Anyone has an answer for this? What is the toughest goal to achieve? Anyone has an answer to that? If you don't, that's fine. My mentor, Dr. Rajan, taught me, Arun, the toughest goal is the goal which is not set. That was a startling and a very interesting answer I got. I got this answer in 2016. And most of the time, we don't set anything and then we expect life to happen. It doesn't happen that way, guys. I want you guys to just set some goal. At least it helps you focus. Otherwise, what happened? It will be like playing in the football ground without having the goal post. You all your life play around with the ball. You try to go the left, right, center, corner. You will not be able to make any goal. Remember, friends, at the end of the day, your goal is counted. Whatever you're achieving in your life, that's what get counted. Not that how long you played, how much sweat you had, nothing. At the end of the day, what matters is how many goals you have secured. Are we really focusing on that? No, absolutely no. We say, I'm working this, I'm working on this, I'm putting my hard work on this. Dude, hold on. Where is your energy? Where is your energy you're focusing? So ask this one simple question. The reason is it gives you the answer because I need another volunteer. I need a volunteer because this is one of my another favorite philosophy. Can I have a volunteer who can just read this out?
Where your focus goes, your energy flows.
What's your name, sir?
Shiv Shankar.
Shiv Shankar. Okay, you're from Delhi. Okay, thank you, Shiv Shankar. Exactly, Shiv Shankar. Where our focus goes, our energy flows. Most of the time, our focus goes on to the petty and the trivial things, and then we expect magic to happen. It doesn't happen at all. We need to focus our energy to the thing which is going to add value to you, which is going to bring result to you. Rather, if you try to focus on the things which is not going to add any value to you, Remember, you've already spent your energy towards that. You don't have enough energy. Guys, I would like to give this simple definition of life. If someone is going to ask you what's the definition of life, it's so simple. It's a limited amount of time and limited amount of energy. That's it. You have limited amount of time and energy. Likewise, everybody. What is that you're capitalizing during the time and the energy is what your life is all about. Is that clear? This is something I recently came across. Oh, wow. It's a new definition of life. Yes, I do have a set of limited of time and energy. And within that, what do I make is what my life is. Assume if I spend my time, if I squander my time, and if I squander my energy, then after some point of time, I will have nothing. And then I turn back and see, oh, probably I should have done that. Or probably I should have upskilled. Probably I should have went and grabbed that opportunity. Yes or no? Does it happen in everyone's life? All this 50, 60, 70 plus participants who are on the call. It happens in everyone's life, isn't it? Write this down. Where your focus goes, your energy flows. With that opening thought, I would like to start our actual presentation. Remember, friends, I would like to repeat this again. Any learning needs to have the right mindset. The time what we have spent, it's all about building your mindset. Okay. Now let's just get into the actual learning. I have a nice, beautiful presentation. I want you guys to get the maximum out of it, right? Can somebody confirm if you can see my screen, guys?
Yes, sir.
Thank you,
Yes,
Satya. Thank you. Thank you for that. Guys, goal setting is one of the most exploited topic, if you ask me. I'm not here to say the smart goals, be specific, be measurable. No. Once again, I just want to make sure is okay. Yeah. I don't want to talk about all these different types of goals, type A goal, type B goal. You need, no, I don't want to do that. My teachings are specific to the core. And if you just pick one specific area from that learning and apply it, and then you come and ask me, hey, Arun, I followed this, it did not work. No, because whatever I'm sharing, it's all proven methodology, proven approach. What I've been practicing for 20 years, 25 years, for many, many years. And that just made me to achieve something. You might ask, hey, Arun, you have achieved so much in life. Absolutely no. But the journey started. Because when it comes to the goal setting, people always think, whether have I arrived? You will never arrive, friends, in life. You'll always evolve. You always evolve. You always evolve from one stage to another stage to another. For that to happen, you need to start this process of this goal setting. How many of you did understood up until now? If you understood, just go to the chat and give your thumbs up and say, yes, I understood, I'm clear. I'll not be able to see a chat, but I will go through it after the session. Okay. With that note, I'm welcoming you again for this goal setting workshop. The meaning of workshop is it's not a webinar or a session, right? Where I come and share things, you simply listen to it and then you go. No. Workshop always demand an action from both sides, not only from me and mostly the participant. As I mentioned, if you have missed the instruction, I want you guys to have a notepad and a pen and write down whatever the learnings. Though the session is about the goal setting, but here and there I will be sharing different perspective about life, my journeys, my examples. Make a note of that. Okay. With that note, what do we have in the store? The agenda. Why to set goals? First of all, why to set goals? My life is happening as I wish. Why to set the goal? And also I'll be covering the 4 pillars of life, which is my favorite topic all time, all the time. And three important concepts I'm going to share with you, friends. This is not going to be yet another goal setting workshop. I can guarantee you that, because I put a lot of effort, doing a lot of research in coming up with this. Three important aspects: the promise and price, the law of diminishing, and the third important aspect is discipline and consistency. These are the major factor. One of our participants asked, why I'm not able to achieve? Friend, the answer is these three. What is the promise and price you're making? And the law of, you need to understand the law of diminishing, because that's how we have been designed. And the third is the discipline and the consistency, which is like a very, very, very humongous and a Herculean task. But don't worry, I am going to share two simple hack. If you follow that, I can tell you in the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you will find the difference and you'll tell me, hey, Arun, it worked. Okay. Also, that's a main part where I'll be focusing on two different pillars. One is about your health pillar and also the career pillar, how you can set goals, because those two are really, really important goals. The reason is most of the participants are college or working professional or working women. I know many of them in the different category. Health and career goal both go hand in hand. Relationship and money, I have just excluded just for the participant's sake. Also, I'll be showing up my real life example, sharing. The reason is, friends, any of my workshop and teaching, I don't preach. I show what I do. The reason is, someone is coming and telling you, you need to ask, hey, dude, are you practicing it? What is the outcome you're getting it? Without that, don't accept anyone's teaching. If you ask me, that's a bullshit, at least to me. People need to show, people need to follow, then I will follow. So I'm going to share to a real life example what I do on this area that would just tells you how this process of goal setting really working, right? And also I'll be closing with a closing thought. This is the agenda, what I got. The next 40 minutes, of course, it's a 1.5 hour session. My plan was to take this initial time, because this kind of teaching, if I'm going to conduct in person, I would spend 3 hours. 1 hour just to build the mindset slowly. And then Cindy ma'am knows it because I was in a center last year. I spent a 3 hour session, right? So I want you guys to focus on the next 40 minutes. You might ask, oh, Arun, 40 minutes seems to be so boring, so dull. Don't worry. Here comes the actual learning. Okay. This is the agenda, what I got. Can I hear some excitement or some kind of a response from the audience that looks like a good deal? Can somebody unmute and say, looks like a good deal? Or you can go and type that in the chat. Probably something like this, DEAL. Looks like a good deal. Can I share a deal, or can you go and put this in the chat? Deal. I would wait for some time, because I also need some energy for me to do my sharing. Okay, yeah, it's a good deal. Monish, thank you for that. Abu, thank you for that. Yes. Oh, deal. I like it, Shalini. Looks like a good deal. Great deal, sir. Mari. Okay, deal. Shiv Shankar, thank you. Remember, friends, as I mentioned, anything and everything you do in your life, put energy. Because energy brings good result. Okay. Now, the first $1 million question, why to set goals? This is where most of the people do not understand why the hell I need to set the goal. I would like to give you a simple definition, friends. Primarily to settle all your past you. That's a simple definition I can give you. There are a lot of past you owe to your past, isn't it? That's something you do not take care of your health, you did not do your studies properly, or rather you owe something to your family member. On the money aspect, you didn't do well. Even as a person, you did not get mature. There are a lot of past you. If you're going to remain in that mode, your past due going to keep accumulating, which means you need to set some goals to clear your past due. That's a simple new definition I wanted to give to you. And also to create a better future. Otherwise, why is that all this 50, 60 people who are on the call want to spend their time here, right? Because everyone has some or other longing to build a better future, isn't it? That's one reason you need to set goals. The reason is because the past are not always rosy. It's so painful. There's so much regret in the past. Oh, probably I should have done that. Or probably I should have I changed my language. Probably I should have built that discipline. Now I'm in a situation where I don't know what to do. Looks like my life is doomed. Yes or no? These are the questions normally people tend to ask. That's how we have been designed, friends. By the way, I'm a psychology student. I read a lot about mindset, psychology for the past 22 years. I've started my journey reading about this from 2001. In the last 22 years, I'm reading a lot about this. The past are always not that rosy, friends. If you're going to remain in that same mode, the past, your life is not going to happen at all. So that one reason, at least you need to set the goals, right? I hope this one slider, it's clear why you need to set the goal. Also, in our opening thought, we talked about at least setting goal help in focusing your energy, right? The next is the 4 pillars of life. How many of you heard this 4 pillars of life concept earlier in your life? Anybody wants to unmute and say, yes, I learned about this particular concept? Any volunteer? If not, you can type. Okay, type. I'm not able to see if anyone wants to unmute and say, yes, I learned. Even if you don't know about this concept, that's fine. You can unmute and say. I'll wait for at least one volunteer. Just the reason is, if someone understood this one simple concept about 4 pillars of life, I think magic will happen. I've learned this from one of my mentor. From the day one, my life was changed literally. Friends, whether you like it or not, your life revolves around these 4 pillars: health, relationship, career, and money. Left, right, center, you go from the time the first breath till the last breath, anyone's life revolve around these 4 pillars. That's how it is designed. In fact, there is another pillar, which is called the self pillar. Self talks about you as a person, right? It's an interesting concept. In fact, my journey, I kind of just started off with the self pillar, and then the rest of the thing got evolved. But at least for you to get things started, you need to identify one pillar where you want to improve, for which you need to set goals. Okay, good. I would like to share 3 important aspects when it comes to the goal setting. Make some notes. If you understood these 3 concepts, what I'm going to talk, right? I'm pretty sure it will help you to broaden your thinking, broaden your goal setting process. The first concept is 2 important factors for goals. Any volunteer, what you see on the white color in the arrow? Any volunteer would like to just say, what are you seeing?
Promise and price.
Yes. Anyone came across this concept, promise and price, in your life? Yes, no, maybe. So
No,
if you don't
sir.
know, still you can say, no, I did not came across. Because my intention is, I want to teach something which you are not aware of. Only then I'll be able to bring in value. Anybody? Any volunteer? Even if you say, no, Arun, this is something I have not came across. No, this is something I already know. What is this new thing? You can say that also, no problem. Friends, remember, the promise and the price, it's a very, very important aspect in your goal setting process. Everybody super good in making the big mouth promise, right? I will go to gym. I will do this. I will do this course. I will do. Dude, that's a promise. But what about the price? Are we ready to pay the price? If you go and ask anybody, hey, are you paying the price, or are you ready to pay the price? People say, this is where 92% of people fail in achieving their goal. Is it making some sense, first of all, to you guys? This promise and the price. When I came across this one simple concept, I feel, I think somebody is still unmute. Friends, I request you to, if you're not speaking, check and mute yourself. Okay, Divya, I'm going to mute you. Sorry about that. Others. It's all about, we need to respect all other people, right? They're learning. The promise and the price. We are good in making the big mouth promise, friends. But we terribly fail in this one thing called paying the price. The reason is paying the price, it's not easy. How many of you say paying the price is easy? Can somebody say paying the price is easy or tough? Mari, what do you think? Paying the price is easy or tough?
If you love something, you don't actually pay it, sir. Love to do it.
Yeah, apparently your voice was breaking. Okay, Monica, paying the price is tough or easy? Or Satya? Okay, you can put that in the chat as well. No, it's not easy. Shalini say, absolutely, Shalini, you're 100% right. Paying the price is not easy, friends. You need to put a lot of effort to that. Why? It's a painful process as well, if you ask me. That's why 92% of the people fail in paying the price, isn't it? But once you set your goal, do something different. Okay, this is an interesting aspect I would like to mention. Once you set your goal, do something different the next 30 days to build the momentum. Once you build the momentum, and it's become very hard to stop. That's how it is designed. I don't know why it works, but that's how it works. But we fail in building the momentum, and then we expect something to happen, it doesn't. But once you build the momentum, you don't need to expect the magic to happen. Things will automatically start to happen for you. Right? Okay. Now, I would like to bring across the second important aspect, which is nothing but, let me hide this. How do I hide this? By the way, are you guys seeing the header in the Zoom meeting invite, like mute, stop video? Are you seeing that and seeing the header, or just my blind screen?
So we can see so.
Yes, you can see, but what are you seeing? Are you seeing the full plain screen, or are you seeing the Zoom header?
The full plain screen, sir.
Oh, okay,
Full
wonderful,
screen.
wonderful. Yes, all I want to know is that, because the reason is because in my presentation mode, I can see the header. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, the second important aspect is law of diminishing. Anyone came across this particular law of diminishing? Again, I need some volunteer or participant can just say yes, no, maybe. I did not. Have you heard about this law of diminishing, friends?
No, sir.
Thank you, Satya. That's why my intention is to teach something which you have not came across. This is another aspect why people not able to achieve their goal. Why? Because it's a law of diminishing. Law of diminishing, in a simple term, when you start a goal, in the initial period of time, you have all the excitement in the world, but after some point of time, it just goes off. It is like the battery, what you have charged throughout the night. In the morning, you have all the 5 bars green. And in the evenings, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, just 1 bar. Then you got to do something to keep yourself energized, to keep continuing on the goal, isn't it? Yes or no? That's what it is, right? Which means you need to fight against this law of diminishing. And again, another major portion of people, majority of people fail in addressing, or rather taking care of, this law of diminishing. It is like, see, assume in a college or other in a working place, a boy and a girl see each other, and then their so-called the quotient, the emotional quotient, the love quotient will be high, very high, isn't it? The girl cries, and then the guy will do all the heroism thing, isn't it? And I know many of your college students, and all, or rather, you're fresh out of college. You but assume after they got into relationship, they got married, and then after marriage, will their energy level of excitement just remains or goes down? Ching? What happened?
Goes down.
It exactly dropped. It dropped exactly, right? Then you may be asking, Arun, yes, I understand, but what is it I can do to keep the energy up in the goal setting process? I will. I have an answer for that. Don't worry, I will share it. Right. So, like you recharge your phone, you need to recharge your goals. How we have to do is, friends, in life, we expect life in two ways. Okay, in two ways. How many ways? In two ways. One is with looking out for something with anticipation. Okay, whether you what's going to okay, one is on the anxious one. You expect something in an anxious mode. Anxious is you don't know what's going to happen, what I will get out of that. You with anxiety you expect, and something you anticipate something good is going to happen. In order for you to keep the law of diminishing, you need to focus on this one simple aspect of expecting something with anticipation. Yes, if I do this goal, I'm going to get this. If I do this, I'm going to get this. If I improve my communication, I'll be able to speak well. If I do my upskilling, I'll be able to get into another role. If I get into this job, I'll be able to get the money. If I get the money, I'll be able to build a nice house or take care of my family. So start expecting things what you're looking out for.
Start ஆயிடுச்சு.
This is something I don't know how to. All right. Okay. So that's second aspect. It's law of diminishing. And third, yeah, this is what I was just saying, right? Is the paying the price is difficult? The answer is yes, but is it impossible? No. Why we are not able to do that is just because of the lack of discipline. Can I have a volunteer who can just read what is rounded in the red color? Can I have a volunteer who can just read it aloud?
Lack of discipline.
Yes. May I know what's your name, ma'am? Shalini. Shalini, thank you so much, Shalini. It's just because of this one simple thing called lack of discipline. You made a promise, you are not ready to pay the price. Lack of discipline. Remember, friends, if you start building your discipline, then your life then the magic start to happen. But also I just wanted to let you know, building a discipline, it's one of the toughest thing to do. It's not that easy at all. But you may ask, okay, Arun, yeah, we know it's building discipline is tough. Is there a hack? Is there a way shortcut you have which you can teach to us? Yes, I do have two simple hack. I'm going to share that. Just follow that starting from tonight or starting from tomorrow. I'll give the rest of the day to you guys to think about it. Starting from tomorrow, start practicing it, and it does wonders. It is called, okay, this is a third concept, the DC concept, and then I'll share you the hack, right? The DC, this is third aspect. One, we saw about the promise and price. Second, we saw about law of diminishing. And the third is nothing but your DC, your discipline and the consistency. This is where, friends, majority of people fail in building the discipline of doing certain thing for longer duration of a time, and then they hit at a stage where there is the roadblock and they're not able to proceed further. When somebody reach to the place, you know what they do? They try to blame anything and everything except themselves. because of the neighbor, because of the government, because of this person, because of my mother, because of my sister. They give all the bullshit reason except blaming to themselves. Why? Because they have failed terribly in building the discipline, but they expect something to happen. Friends, I wanted to warn you guys. Life is not designed. Life does not give you what you need, but life will give you what you deserve. This is another important philosophy. That's something I started to apply, and I realized, oh, then I need to start the process. Sorry. Then need to start the process to qualify to get that, isn't it? We don't set goals. We don't ready to pay the price, and we leave everything into law of diminishing. And also we don't do anything in a disciplined manner. Even in the discipline, yes, people tend to do this discipline. Yes, it's a new year. Yes, it's a new month. I'm going to do this. I'm going to collect vocabularies. I'm going to read paper every day. I'm going to learn this new technology. How long? One week, maybe 2 weeks. And third week, you're going to ask, oh, no, sorry, I'm enjoying my life. Don't ask about that. It's all over. Yes or no? That's where this consistency comes into picture, friends. If you master this one simple concept about this discipline and the consistency, I can tell you nothing can stop. If I'm sitting the other side of the world, though I've not achieved more, but I've achieved what I could, the best I could till now. It's all because of this one simple thing called consistency. And this, if you try to master this consistency, magic happens in your life. There are a lot of things I can tell you that I've been doing, not for 6 months, not for 10 months. Many things I can tell you that I'm practicing doing consistently for the past 15 years, 20 years, 28 years. You go and find somebody who say, as I was saying, I'm not boasting. I'm trying to tell you that the consistency is the key for you to achieve. Because the level where I came from, the probability of me sitting in the other side of the world, having a decent life, by God's grace, I have whatever I need. I live in surplus. I have a nice family. I have a nice house to stay. I have a nice family to take care. I have a nice job. I have good buying power, what I want to buy. It's not that easy. The probability of me failing in life was more. But I fought against all the tide by doing certain things in a discipline and in a consistency, in a consistent manner. Only then magic happens. The beauty of consistency is you need to do before someone asks you to do. It's not your parents going to ask, hey, dude, are you doing this? Hey, did you do exercise today? Hey, did you spend your time in reading newspaper? Hey, no, not like that. You got to do before someone demands you. That is called consistency. The moment the time comes, just what may come, I got to go and do it. Guys, you would have learned these kind of concept in all walks of life. But if you don't put that in action, nothing going to happen. Even after 3 years, 5 years, your life will remain the same. But my simple intention is the participant on the call, their life to be better the next year, the next 3 months, next 6 months. My intention is that how I can do things to bring that 1% transformation. It's as simple as that. With this, I'll go to the next concept, the next aspect. Discipline consistency. The beauty is it's hard to build and easy to live. So you got to be really careful. That's a beauty of the good habit and the bad habit, right? Bad habit, if you take, it's easy to pick, isn't it? Somebody wants to get into drug or other smoking or drinking, whatever you want to name it, it's easy to pick. But you're going to ask that person, hey, will you be able to stop that? They say, no, it's hard to break my smoking habit. Yes or no? That's the beauty of the bad habit. But the good habit is, it's hard to build. It's hard to wake up at 5 o'clock. It's hard to go and do something for to take care of your body, or to take care of the family routine, or build certain discipline. And the beauty is easy to leave. Don't do it for next 2 days, 3 days. Gone. Yes or no? That's the beauty of this discipline and consistency concept. Okay. I'm going to share you 2 quick hack. Arun, this is fine, but is there a hack where you can teach us how I can master this discipline consistency? Yes, there are ways. If you follow these 2 things in the next 21 days, guys, I can bet you'll come and ask me, Arun, this did not work. This did not work. I want you to pay some money. I'm ready to pay. And the hacks are, hack number 1. What do you see on the left-hand side? The hack number 1. I need a volunteer. Can somebody read what you see, the hack number 1?
When you wake up from the bed, arrange your pillow and blanket. It's easy to do.
Your name, ma'am?
Shalini.
Shalini. Oh, okay. Yours. Thank you, Shalini. Shalini, is it making some sense? Normally we don't do, isn't it? Yeah, you can mute yourself, Shalini. Do we do this practice when after you waking up a bed, your bedsheet will look like some country, maybe a different map, like Afghanistan map or Nepal map, India map, different map, yes or no? And your pillow, one pillow will be in the north and one pillow will be in south, yes or no? This is a simple hack I wanted to teach you guys. Then you get up in the tomorrow morning, if you can just take that 1 minute to arrange your pillow, fold your bedsheet, blanket, comforter, whatever you have, and put it in a proper way before you start your day. This is one simple practice I've been practicing for 33 years. It's so simple, but we are not ready to do. Remember, friends, in life, most of the things are very simple, but we make things complicated, and then we'll say, life is so complicated. We'll put all the blame into the life, on top of life. Life is not happening. Life is so complicated. Life is so difficult. Why the hell is this happening to me? Yes or no? That's a common question I've been hearing in all this, my mentoring discussion. This is what I'm hearing from all the people. But if you go and say, this is a simple thing, if you can do this, not many ready to do that. That's fine. I'm not. In life, there are many things easy. We don't do things, easy thing. We can make things complicated and then we'll put the blame in life. And hack number 2, I need a volunteer who can read what you see on the hack 2.
Start keeping your chapel shoes in proper order. It's easy to do.
Thank you, Venkatesh. You can mute yourself, Venkatesh. Thank you so much. Yes, I like that. You come, speak and mute. That's good. How many of you? I have no idea how do I take control of this. But guys, you're in a session. You're in a learning session. Have that simple discipline. Just sit and take some notes. Just 1 hour, you're not going to get it. You have every other time in this world to do things. Give some respect to the learning. I have used to attend dozens and dozens and dozens of workshops, even at night 2 o'clock, night 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. I set the alarm and I go as a student with my notebook and a pen and go and write it down. Bring that simple discipline, because every other simple discipline builds you another discipline. The problem is we are not ready to bring in that one simple discipline and then we expect magic to happen. No, it will not. Okay, focusing on the hack 2, quick time check, 10 more minutes, we should be able to wrap that up. Start keeping your chapel shoes in proper order. I visited many houses. When I visit the house, the first thing I take a look at, whether they have any discipline habit or not. Maybe since I'm a psychology student, I observe things from a psychological aspect. Shoe or other chapel rake, that one's place is enough to understand, to come to terms how one person is thinking. I'm not telling anything wrong or bad about that. Anything and everything you do, it just proliferates. It just comes out in your action. So the second hack is, starting from tomorrow, when you leave your chapels or shoe, see to that, take this one moment and put it properly. You might ask, Arun, what is this? Folding pillow, sorry, for folding comforter and keeping chapel. What is this going to do? No, you do, and then you come and tell me what is the result you're getting, right? The reason is every other discipline will build new other discipline. Unless otherwise you bring in the discipline and also the consistency, I can tell you your life will remain the same. Because I'm a strong advocate towards that. The reason is, whatever things I was able to do in my life, it's just because of these one simple concept, doing things discipline and consistent manner. And of course, I teach this to my kids as well. With this, I'll move to the next slide, because everything affects everything. In life, remember, friends, everything affects everything. People think, no, this thing does not impact that thing. No, smoking is not going to disturb my career. Boozing, it's not going to disturb my family. No. Everything affects everything. Every damn thing affects every damn thing in life. But we take things for granted. We do things on our own wish. Then you start to pay the price for regret. That's my last video, which I posted in my channel about the price of regret. Oh, that's something I shot. I'm yet to post. Yeah, the last one was about the crab attitude. And these are the two hacks I wanted to tell you. Anything I teach things in a simple way where you can follow, where you can do, which will bring some result. I don't want you guys to go without having anything learned at all. Okay, now I'll quickly run through on the compounding effect. Anything you're doing slowly, steadily, right? Every discipline, then you will be able to build the wow than the delayed perfection. Don't look out for the perfection. Start doing things. Okay, tomorrow morning I'm going to do this. Day after tomorrow I'm going to do this. Monday I will do. Tuesday I will do. Start building that. The reason is, this is another law of compounding. In fact, it's called eighth wonders in the world. This is another concept. I'm not going to share more about it, but start doing things consistent manner. That's the key. That's the power of consistency. The reason is, all your action, whatever you do in your life, it gets compounded again and again and again. Over a period of time, you will be surprised when you turn back. Oh, this much I've done. As I mentioned, I studied in a government school where speaking English was very, very tough. I started the simple habit of collecting 2 vocabulary, 3 vocabulary every day. And then after some point of time, I turned back and I saw I was able to complete 10,000 vocabulary. That's something I've covered in my last video, crab attitude video. That is the power of doing things consistently, continuously. Anything, everything you do, even if you don't do anything in your life, still it's going to get compounded. I just wanted to make that statement very, very, very clear. If you say, no, I don't want to do anything in my life, remember, friend, still that get compounded. And after some point of time, you will be in a situation where you will not be able to do anything at all. That's the power of compounding. I want to emphasize on this. So please start the discipline starting from tomorrow. Okay. These 2 pillars, the health and the career. There's a core. Normally, I reserve the last 10-15 minutes for the core. Health and career. Friends, whether you like it or not, you need to set some goals towards your health and also the career. Because the reason is, I will give some example when I get into the health. I know different instances where people are not taking care of health. Even in our family, we happen to lose one of a close person in a family, and the pain what we undergone was huge and humongous. The family is suffering too much. So that's something I really focus on, teaching something about health. I'm part of the American Health Heart Association, where I go for a walk, go and share things about health. Please take care of your health, because I do quite a few things to take care of my health. I will show what I do so that you know I'm not just preaching, but I'm practicing. And also the career. I know many instances, many of my friends, they are in a situation, hey, Arun, you know what? I don't know what to do. I'm in a situation where company asked me to go. Now I don't know what to do. It's all the more painful to hear such stories. I don't want you to have any health problem or the career problem. Let's just quickly get into that. Before that, I wanted to tell you, you have done with the goal setting, but I want you to take a call which direction you're facing. You might say, you pumped up. Okay, Arun, I really love this. I noted down this point. I'm going to set the goal, but the direction you want to go is towards north. If you're facing towards south, you will never reach the destiny. I wanted to warn this and make this point very, very clear, because I've seen many people, they said, yes, I have set this goal. Dude, I asked them, which direction are you facing? Oh, okay. Then I just wanted to tell you, make sure you're facing the right direction. The reason is you go the direction where you face, because there's another simple philosophy which I like. It's called triple D. Your direction determines your destiny. And you can look out on some other direction and you expect to go, you're facing a different direction. You end up somewhere and then you will cry and weep. Okay, good. Health goals. Oh, probably I'm gonna have to just since I spend more time, there might be the additional 5 or 10 minutes extra. Hope that's fine. You'll have to excuse me. I need to work on my timing, but health goals. Friends, I wanted to tell you, your health is another biggest form of asset. People waste their health, and then later point of time, they go and spend lakhs and lakhs of rupees to take care of their health. All it needs is, remember the price. If you start paying the price slowly, steadily, consistently, and the price, you don't need to pay too much price at the later stage. But if you don't do, the price at the last stage is going to be huge. You'll end up paying more. Okay. Now I want you to take your pen and paper, the notebook, right? Write down the 3 goals, what you want to achieve or rather apply when it comes to the health goal. I see people from different walks of life, working women, married person, professional, college students, right? I've given the example also to go for a walk for 3 days in a week, cardiac workout 2 times per week, daily 10 minutes neck strengthening. It could be anything. I want you guys to write down 3 health goals. I'll give 30 seconds for that. If you say, oh, Arun, you know what, my mind is overwhelmed, I don't know what to think, it's fine. But at least after the session, I want you guys to take that 5 minutes and write down the 3 goals, what you really want to do to take care of your health. It's really, really important. And that too, you're young, if you start doing it from now, and after some point of time, that become a habit. You might ask, Arun, okay, fine. You are saying all this. Is there anything that you can show to us what you're doing? Yes, of course. I'm not a fitness freak, but I'm conscious, health conscious. I keep myself fit by doing quite a few activity. I would like to show that as an example. Normally, I tend to do my presentations are like that. The reason is I don't preach, but I show what I do. Okay. Hope you can see my screen. Can somebody confirm?
Yes, sir. We can.
Yeah. This is again nothing to boast, by the way. That's not my intention. My intention is that I do quite a few things to take care of my health, which is giving me the needed result. I wanted to show you the proof, because our mind is designed such a way, if someone is going to come and tell you something, you expect for the proof. Once you have the proof, then your mind will come to a terms in understanding things. Okay, probably this guy is doing. If I follow this process, I will get some benefit. That's my simple intention. I have different activities, other regimen, fitness regimen to take care of myself, jogging, gym, functional muscles exercise, right? And also in endurance training. And also I'm a martial artist. By the way, my son, this is something which we graduated. Oh, I love this. I'm going to mute. Okay. Okay, so last year we had a graduation to a different level. So this is something I do. And also, yes, then I start to do something with the CrossFit. Some of you know if you are in the fitness. Yeah, Mari would know because Mari is already a bodybuilder, six pack. I admire you, man. You have a good discipline in building that, right? So I do this CrossFit and also the plank, right? The core strengthening. I do quite a few things to strengthen my core. In fact, this is one of a goal. I just wanted to show you this one of the goal, what I said, to increase my plank timing. Plank is slightly relatively quite challenging. In January 2023, in the starting of this year, I broke my plank record by 6:05. Earlier, my record was 6:03. Doing plank is not that easy, friends. Mari, doing plank, is it easy?
It's very hard, sir.
That's where the price comes into picture. If you set your aim, if you set your focus, all your energy flows. And when you do things in a disciplined, consistent manner, you will be able to achieve. That's my simple concept I wanted to tell you guys. Okay. Yes, that's a record I broke. So that's something I just wanted to show what I do to keep myself fit. Somebody, when I say all this, the people they ask, "What's your age?" We'll keep that question aside. The next is, I know it's on top of that. If you can just stretch for another 10 more minutes, friends, you'll have to excuse me. This is something, maybe I'm connecting for the first time. I need to work out on my timing. We should be able to wrap it up. But of course, we are on the fag end of the workshop. I want to teach or share about something about the career goals. Okay, two sets of people you will find. One, the college graduates and the working professional. Both need job, isn't it? After college graduate, everybody asks, I need job, I need work, give me job, give me job. Yes or no? And likewise, even the working professional, they tell that, oh, I feel like I got stuck in my job. There is no promotion at all happening. And I started to dislike my career or the job, my boss. Yes or no? Right? And college graduates, they'll ask, need work? And then people, though they after graduation, they have the job, they earn money, but they'll not be able to proceed further. The reason is not many are setting any career goals at all. They get along, okay, I got this project, I got into this job, I'm getting this much money, let me run my life. No, unless otherwise you set certain goal, you'll not be able to bring or focus your energy. Now, I want you guys, so why you need to set the career goals? Because you need to generate the money, to earn the money, to design your life and lifestyle, and also to build in a long and sustainable career, right? As I mentioned, I'm in the IT for the past 20 years. It's like quite, I don't know whether it's a long journey, but I feel it's a relatively sustainable. It's just because I was able to set various other career goals at every point of time, and I start to work for that. And that helped me to, I will show what are the things I've done. Okay. Now I want you to write down one goal, two goals, three goals around your career. See, for example, you want to get into a banking sector, you wanted to register and go for different learning, or you wanted to move to a different role altogether, you want to set a target to acquire some career certification, right? What are the goals you have? You feel free to write it down. Okay. Since we are running short of time, maybe you can take a screenshot of this, start writing your goals, 3 goals, career goals, health goal, career goal, right? And I will show what I've done, or rather how I was able to execute my career goal, which made me to accomplish quite a few things in my career journey. Well, So these are the various of the certificates I've done. I have close to 20 different accreditation and also degrees I have because I'm a lifelong learner. I love learning something at every stage of life stage. I set some target, I go for it, I complete, and I go for another target, I complete. There are quite a few courses cost me 2 lakh, 2.5 lakh, 3 lakh, but still I go and do something to achieve it. What is the outcome? By God grace, amazing grace, I was able to work with various other national. That's something I covered in my last YouTube video, that I happen to work with various other nationals, Americans, Africans, Russians, Mexicans, different nationals. And what you see, this was in Singapore when I went for a workshop. This is one of my latest recent client. They took me to an Italian restaurant. I was happily dining there, and these are my stakeholders with whom I used to work. And the regards what I gained, it's huge. I can show you dozens and dozens of proof like that, but time will not be enough. My simple intention is, unless you set some career goals, life is not going to give you what you really need towards your career. Okay. Also, it helped me to travel to different places. That's something I'm truly humbled as well. These are some of the places I visited. Right now, we are in the fag end of the closing. Friends, we came to the end of the session. In a life, when a problem happens, you did not set your goals, you did not like certain things. I mean, you did not do certain things in the way how you have to do. And then life journey happens. And after some point of time, you will have some or other problems, right? Health, relationship, career, and money problem. Then you know what? You start blaming every other person. Oh, that person did not tell me what course I need to study. My father did not give me the enough money. Probably I would have done this. Isn't it? My ayah did not do. She did not teach me this habit. We say this all this bullshit, yes or no? But I wanted to close the session with this simple closing thought, friends. The major change of your life is you, only you. People think that I am not the major change. I want every other thing to change, but I will not change. That's why I started with my favorite philosophy. If I will change, everything will change. You need, unless otherwise you bring some kind of a paradigm shift in your thinking process, I can guarantee nothing will change. After 3 years, after 5 years, 10 years, you will remain the same person. And the question I wanted to ask you, are you ready to change that process? Because we have been designed not to change. Our brain is hardwired. It's such a quite interesting area to study and learn. That's the reason I'm taking time to share all this valuable information to you, so that you'll start the process of how you can rewire your brain, rewire your thinking, rewire your mindset. And also another important aspect in the process of changing, don't try to change the soil or sun or the sea. Don't try to change your parent. Don't try to change the environment. Don't try to change the thing which is out of your control. All I'm asking is try to change you. How you do? Of course, we saw the 3 important aspects: promise and price, be aware of the law of diminishing, and then apply your discipline and consistency. And also I've shared about the hack, right? With this, what did we learn today? Why to set goal? Because setting goals helps you to focus on things. And 4 pillars of life we saw: health, relationship, career, money. Also, we saw about this promise and price. The big mouth promise what to make, but we fail in paying the price. Also, we saw about this law of diminishing. After some point of time, the goals, what you said, you will not be able to achieve that. In order for you to keep up the law of diminishing, you need to do certain things in a disciplined manner and also consistently. And I give you the hack how to build this discipline consistency. And we talked about setting of this health goals and career goals. And also I shared about the real life example, and also be done with the closing thought. Friends, I just wanted to tell you, you might have heard so many sessions or others, this kind of concept, but unless otherwise you put that into action, nothing going to change. And this is your day. This is this 1.5 hour, this 2 hour, what you have spent on this 28th October is your day. If you are not taking things seriously, even God cannot come and help you. The reason is, when you start work on yourself, God will work on you. All my teachings are just to focus how you can work on yourself. Okay, that's a simple message I wanted to share across with you all. Otherwise, it was such a pleasure meeting you all through this forum and sharing this concept. I'm sure this concept would have added value to you, to your life. I want each and every one of you to raise like an eagle, to come and shine and touch and transform your friends, your family, others. Okay. With that note, this is Arun here signing off, your Mindset Marinator. Thank you so much for being a very great, wonderful, and amazing participant. Let me stop sharing. Thank you, friends. And also I'll stop.